we're going to be taking a look at the picks and bans for both of these teams. Clutch Gamers once again going up against Execration. We have one pick. And
you see, Clutch Gamer banned Nature's Prophet.
Nature's Prophet is banned.
Like you said, Master Raman, you predicted it.
Yeah. But I don't know why I feel this game, Clutch Gamers going to play Meepo, I guess.
Play Meepo?
Oh, no,
Are we finally going to see Meepo? I mean, I'm tired of seeing Lina and Sand King over and over again.
Lina is a great hero. It's a great hero when it comes to...
The first two pick is normal.
I want to ask you this, Master Raman. What do you think about picking heroes that are out of meta? In a tournament like this?
If the opponent is too strong for them, some team will try to take the risk. But now it's depend because it's best of one, anything can happen. And I'm pretty sure Execration didn't expect Clutch able to pick any out of box player heroes.
Exactly.
But we see how the draft go because Clutch Gamer against with the same opening, Slada and Lina.
The usual opening.
No, it's like Lina.
They won 2 matches with this.
Let's do the same thing over and over again.
No, Lina is a great pick. It has it's that burst of damage they need when it comes to Laguna Blade and Slaughter. It's a great initiator. So Sand King, like I said, it's like the top meta hero right now. So I'm not surprised that it got picked. With just imagine with perfect coil coming from Puck and combining that with the epicenter coming from Sand King, it would be a great fight actually. That Scepter great changes everything. It's a great hero when it comes to initiations and survivability. So.
Right. Now, I think the perfect question to ask is, Master Raman pointed this out, Pinda, that they've been going with the same kind of picks because of the first 2 games that they won. So do you think right now Execration can counter that? Because they saw them play twice with the same kind of picks, similar kind of strategies.
It's like if you're comfortable playing the hero, then it doesn't matter if the enemy team sees it or not. Because at the end of the day, you want to play a hero that you're comfortable with rather than playing something out of the blue, like a new meta or something, and costing the game at the end. It's a risk that you don't want to take, especially now. It's the open qualifiers, and every point counts. It's a round robin, and you don't want to be kicked out. You have to either be in the top 4 to qualify for the playoffs.
Actually, for this, you want to be top 1. You get a promised position to Seattle if you can.
Yeah, but
I mean, they don't have the chance, but I get your point. Yes.
Yeah. So, Sven, I was expecting Execution to go for Sven, but it's been banned, which is great.
What I wanted to say is the strategy. Have they been playing the same strategy in both of those games, Clutch Gamers?
Yeah.
So if they go with the same strategy, isn't it easy to counter by Execration? I mean, looking at the way Execration played before.
They play with these 2 same opening heroes, but the carry is different. The offlane also different. So basically, this is the 2 hero this is the playmaker, the playmaker hero for them.
Right.
Yeah. So for Execration, I don't think they're scared with these 2 heroes. It's just that now Execration is trying to find. I think they just try to play their own.
I think we might
style.
see a juggernaut on Execration for carry. They definitely need that hero. I mean, the burst damage will be there from Puck, but from SK as well. But they definitely need a hitter on their side. Oh, Lifestealer. That's a first.
I think so as well. I mean, so far on the panel, based on day 1 and today.
This is great. Lifestealer with Slaughter, it's great. Slaughter has a great movement speed when it comes to a skill, and then Lifestealer can just have a Uber ride on Slaughter and just roam around.
They have the fish bomb there.
That's right. And on the other side, in Execration, we have the Silencer. What do you think about that, Master Raman?
Oh, Silencer. I don't think... Oh, okay, right.
Hey, Master Raman. How are you doing, Pinda? No, but I want to get your opinions. What do you guys think about the Silencer? Does it go well with the Puck and the Sand King?
Of course, yeah.
We saw the last 2 games with Silencer. The Silencer keep losing.
Yes, that's the thing. The win rate hasn't been so perfect today.
With what, Silencer?
Silencer?
No, Silencer, they've won. I think so far, every game with Silencer, it's a win. It's a win.
No, I think you don't watch.
Yeah, I think it was a loss. Yes, it was a loss. It was one of the earlier games today. Wait, we have a Meepo! I told you. No, you told me, but I told you earlier.
I have a feeling Meepo
we both knew this. We both knew this, Master Raman. See, Pinda, we can predict our stuff. Okay, what do you guys think about the 4th pick on Clutch Gamer's side?
This is really nice. They picked the silencer first because they wanted to lock it down. Like if they had picked Meepo before, then Clutch Gamers would have like instantly countered with silencer or axe, but they have the slaughter. So
I think it's a big mistake of us. Execration didn't pick Meepo now. They should pick Meepo at the last pick.
At the last pick.
I think it's fine. Like as long as they're confident with the picks.
I mean,
like,
they're
they have
giving
silencer on the
chance
side.
for Clutch Gamer to pick a hero that can actually counter to Meepo.
Can be counted.
It's like we're looking at Execration. We're looking at more like team fights rather than solo kills. But when you look at Clutch Gamers, it's like they're looking to pick off like solo fights in the jungles with Lifestealer when they have like Slaughter.
Now it's like Clutch Gamer definitely will ban a hero that can support Meepo, and then they will pick a hero that will counter to Meepo. But I don't know, maybe is this a mind game of Execration? They will pick another hero at the maybe Park is offlane, or I don't know, or support, something like that. I don't know, they maybe do some crazy thing here.
So now that you say Meepo is counterable, what hero should be picked by Clutch Gamers? What hero is perfect to counter Meepo at the moment?
I know Clutch Gamers are like, oh we need to counter this hero now. So,
they have
but no, they
Lina.
have Disruptor. It's great. It has a static storm, like right. If this Disruptor can pull off a perfect kinetic field with a static storm, it's gonna be. But they have Silencer again, so which is gonna be really hard to initiate. So
I mean, this won't be an easy game for Meepo.
Obviously not.
Yeah, it won't be an easy game for Meepo.
Dox here has been banned.
But if he is able to pull it off, then it's gonna be a different thing.
But still, they have Lifestealer, they have Lina that can kill Meepo very fast.
Exactly. It's a scary, it's a risky pick by Execration, but like you said, they're seasoned players. So I think they know what they're doing here. I don't think they just pick Meepo for the fun of it, because I wanted it for the fun of it, but they obviously didn't want it.
This is a very important match between them.
Definitely.
Whoever win maybe have a higher chance to...
This decides their rank, because right now they're at the same rank level. So we're waiting for the last pick on Execration's side.
I mean, Execration draft, kind of way they pick Park as a first pick and then Meepo as the second last.
Second last pick. It doesn't.
Usually you pick Park at the third pick.
And then Meepo on the last.
I think they are trying to play mind games with their youngsters.
With Clutch Gamers, they're like, they probably won't know what we're doing here. Okay, so for Execration, what do you think? Master Rahman, come on, don't be late this time. What do you think is the perfect, suitable hero to be picked?
Another support for Execration.
Another support?
Like, they have a hitter. Meepo is going to be great against when like towers are going to just fall.
They should pick a jungle support.
Jungle support?
No, they can't go for jungle support, because if they pick jungle support, then Meepo is not going to have that much farm. Like, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like divided farm when it comes to Meepo. So when it comes to NC, Meepo's going to be really dependent on them.
Come on, let's pick Tide Hunter.
Yeah, they're waiting. They're really thinking right now. I can imagine.
Yeah, pick Tide Hunter or Parch. We want the crazy games.
We haven't seen Pudge at all.
Yeah. I told you.
Oh my God, Master Rahman,
I had the feeling.
Wait, is your phone with you? Did you are you talking to them right now? What is happening here?
What is happening?
This is, okay, this is crazy.
This is crazy.
This is crazy. This is some sorcery. I don't know what you're doing, Master Rahman.
I said Meepo and then Tide Hunter, okay.
Tide Hunter pick on Clutch Gamers would have been great when it comes to Meepo. And I guess Execration is being really smart. Like, they want to pick something that, Clutch Gamers wouldn't counter them with. So they went for Tide Hunter because it's great when it comes to Meepo initiation. And it's a really good pick.
Okay, so guys, it's down to prediction once again. Master Rahman, I don't want to ask you anymore. Pinda, we start with Pinda first. Pinda, who do you think is going to take this one?
Execration.
Execration. All right. Master Rahman?
I think CG going to win.
CG? I'm going to go with Execration because I like that Meepo pick. I like how they went with a different style.
Yes.
I like that they went with something unique. So, guys, I guess, again, we have to wait and see. We have Brian and Fitri waiting for us. Guys, take it away.
So, Fitri, we have a Meepo pick here. And what's up with the Tide Hunter Shaman pick there? It's like, Master Remo was like a shaman, man. It's like big Tide Hunter already, and like 2 seconds later, pop, Tide Hunter just came out.
Yeah, that was like unexpected. Yeah. And I haven't seen Tide Hunter throughout the whole tournament, actually.
Yeah, but we can see now Execrations, their draft is very, very much team fight oriented, and they have a lot of ways to really just destroy Clutch Gamers. You have the Puck with the Coil, follow up with the Sand Kings, Epicenter with the Tide Hunter Ravage, not to mention the Global Silence as well. So what does Clutch Gamer what must their plan be to actually not allow that to happen?
Seems like they have a really good hero to like instantly kill one person, but I don't see how. Well, maybe they can instantly kill pick off one meeple. Yeah, all you need is just concentrate, focus on one meeple, and take him down, and then he will be dead, good as dead. But that's the thing. They do still have other heroes like the Hunter to control the whole crowd, like crowd control. So it's like when they have a whole team, unless they have BKB, except for Nyx with Lifestealer because he has the rage. I don't. The rest kind of need a BKB if they want to go like focus on the meeple.
Right. So since we have a little bit of time, let's do the predictions anyway. So total number of Blink Daggers purchased by 25 minutes. So it's 1. Okay, Sand King, Tidehunter, Huck will definitely have a Blink Dagger, and the Slaughter as well. So I'm going to say 4. 3 to 4. Player who places the most observer wards by 15 minutes. Let's have a look. Probably going to be Fly Solo. Yeah, I'm going to go with Fly Solo here. Player who gets the longest kill streak, I'm going to go with the Meepo, just because. And team with the most kill at games, and I'm going to go with Execration though. So yep, these are my picks. You guys can choose to follow it or not. But anyways, let's just jump right through the introductions as we have a little bit of a technical issue coming up from my co-caster there. We have Lumik playing the Sand King, we have Nando on the Tidehunter, we have Raging Potato playing the Puck, James on the Puck, and RR on the Silencer. Meanwhile, hold that thought for now as RR seems to be in a little bit of trouble here as he gets stunned now with the kinetic field. Couple more right clicks away and he will drop, and that is first blood going to the way of Clutch Gamers here. So now back to the introductions. We have Fly Solo on.
It's okay, I'm back now.
Alright, finally back.
Sorry for that bit of technical problem there. So just now you mentioned the heroes for CG,
Execration.
Execration. Oh, okay.
Yep. So why don't you introduce Clutch Gamers?
I'll make the introduction for Clutch Gamers. So Fly Solo is playing on Disruptor. Armel on Lina again.
Again. The third time this game.
Yeah, Rappy on the Underlaw. He still couldn't got a hold on his Omni Knight. He's been banned all the games. We have Gabby on Lifestealer and Bomb back on Slada again.
Yep.
A 4th position Slada yet again. Well, it seems like Clutch Gamer likes to pick Slada and Lina for their first 2 picks.
Yep, indeed. I mean, like for all the games we've seen so far, it's been Slada, Lina, first 2 opening, and like that's it, nothing else. And every other hero has been drafted around those 2. So why didn't Execration ban those heroes? I mean, like seeing how it was Clutch Gamers' comfort heroes.
Well, I don't think it was worth the bans because there are still more heroes that they don't want to play against. So
Boombags coming up from the side here, does have the stun, and looks like Nando is in a lot of trouble here. Kinetic Field even being used. A Burrow Strike trying to buy his teammate a little bit more time, but one more right click coming up from the Disruptor will end his life, but at the exchange of the Slada.
Well, it could have gone worse. So they did get a return kill on the Disruptor.
Yep, and now Raging Potato at the middle lane going up against Armel. Do you think that, Raging Potato will have much of a hard time against this?
Well, yeah, he will, unless Sand King comes to his aid. Yeah, and I've noticed that most of the games, Sand King on the 4th position, they always roam around. They don't actually stay in lanes. Unlike this one, it seems like Limik, he doesn't really. Yeah, but I think now he's finally going to. Yeah, he's going for the runes probably.
I don't know, because normally when you play a support Sand King, you normally go for the jungle with the Sandstorm. But seeing how they have a
that's like really old school. After the patch, after the buff on the 3rd skill, you rarely see Sand King up Sandstorm.
Yep.
Sandstorm anymore.
But right now, Sandstorm has also been buffed. It's right now 40 damage at level 1. So maybe it's time for the a blast from the past. But hold that thought for now, as Fly Solo is just dropping down pretty low here. Looming as well as Nando diving in so deep against Fly Solo here. Now down to half-life with the Burrow Strike as well. And looks like he will get the kill. And now Gabby in trouble himself.
Oh, Underlord died here at the bottom.
Yep, also there was kills all over the map.
Solo kill by Park.
And Nando does have the...
Oh yeah, poor Gabby. He's still gonna die.
Yep, with the Burrow Strike finally will finish him off. And Fly Solo will at least get the return kill. But seems like Nando will still push forward. Nope. You know what? I'm done. I've had 3 kills, I'm done. So Nando will just move back. Oh. Let's have a look at the middle lane here. Raging Potato going up against the Lina. 13 and it's 24. We can see Raging Potato having a pretty tough time here, as you see it's only half of the Linas.
But it's all good. Eventually, Meepo scale better in the middle game once he have the extra Meepos.
Yep. And with the extra, with the more levels of pull, the jungle will just be his heaven.
And now his Sanking start to roam. It does make the Lina play more carefully, so it may be open more opportunity for Meepo to farm.
Right, Nando now being trapped by the kinetic field, but no follow-up though.
Nothing much they can do.
Yep, Tidehunter at this point is pretty tanky, so he has what, 8 charges of the magic stick. Not gonna go down too easily though. Meanwhile, Amel will just pop the clarity potion, try to stay in lane a little bit longer. And Raging Potato, one of his meepos, is rather low on health here. So you can see 4 minutes into the game, 4-3 is the score here. What are your thoughts on the Rappy pick here? On the Underlord, right?
Well, I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe they want to use like they want to counter rat against Meepo.
Like normally when you have an Underlord, it's mainly to negate the kind of right-click damage potential coming up from the enemy team, right? But hold that thought for now, as you can see Nando dropping down rather low here. Lumik TPing in with the Burrow Strike, not allowing Boombax to get the stun off. And it looks like he will be able to save his teammate there. But yeah, back to my question. Because normally when you have an Underlord, is to negate right-click damage. So I don't see much right-click coming out from Execration. I mean, aside from the Meepo or the Silencer.
I think probably that he probably doesn't have any more other heroes to pick.
Really? Like, oh, we don't have any more heroes. Let's pick Underlord.
Or maybe it's like, oh, they're playing some kind of new, news. Or maybe, I don't know.
Well, is it possible because, I don't know, what, the Dark Rift to try and rat?
I don't know. Maybe it's like, let's push one lane, then it's like, we might be able to go back. We just take the tower, and then we go back. Those kind of things.
Well, we'll have to see how this pans out for them, as now Rappy is in a little bit of trouble here, as James is moving forward with the right clicks though. Pretty painful coming up from the path.
I think he probably didn't expect to fight against Park at offlane.
Yeah, moreover, Park actually had an orb of Venom, so a little bit of extra right click damage there. And now in the middle lane, RR as well as Boombanks will be in the same lane. Oh, Lumik with the stun. Do you get the follow-up stun? Yes, they do. Lumik falling down very low here. And looks like he won't be able to survive at all. And this is rather a peculiar build coming up from Fly Solo here. Usually when we play a Disruptor, you want to max out the Glimpse. But he actually chose to go for 2 level of Thunder Strike. Your thoughts on that, Fitri?
I think mainly because he needs more damage to harass the Tidehunter. Because they are actually losing the lanes, so at this point Glimpse doesn't really matter if you cannot even kill him, right?
Right, and now Nando might be in a little bit of trouble himself. Fly Solo with the Thunder Strike. Now Gabby seems to move in. Does have the Rage, still has the open wounds up. So with the following crush, Nando, you're not going to survive this at all, my friend. And Fly Solo with the last hit, goes with a Thunder Strike and gets the kill for himself.
See, It works out in the end.
It works out in the end because you get to KS your cause, right? So right now, looks like there is a smoke attempt coming from both Fly Solo as well as Boombacks.
Oh.
Moving forward, Lumik. Can he break the smoke for them? Nope. Looks like that's all she wrote, and looks like Meepo will be going for the usual Dragon Lance into the Blink Dagger later on. So what's your thoughts on the Meepo pick so far, P3?
Well, it's too early to say. I think it's still on laning phase.
Oh, did you see that? Armel
Yeah.
with the Laguna Blade at the end there. Burrow Strike was not able to save his life.
Poor Sanking is like he just went mid to get level. It's like the Meepo probably okay, you go mid, take the level while I go NC. The first time he went, he got ganked and then he died. Then he came again and he get ganked again. It's like okay.
He can't catch a break.
Yeah. So it's like, but it's really good timing on the Meepo. Otherwise, the Meepo would have been caught instead.
We see a Burrow Strike coming out. One more right click and Lumik will indeed get the kill there. Raging Potato now tries to TP away, but the Light Stray Array stun will hold him in place. One more right click. Now it looks like the Meepo, Raging Potato, will die. And now, almost 9 minutes into the game, we have 6 to 7 to score. But let's have a look at the item progressions here so far. We have Lumik with only a Tranquil Boots for now. We have Nando with the Arcane Boots. Raging Potato will be going for his Dragon Lance pretty soon, but at the moment he's quite dead. We have the Puck. Not too much going on for him. The usual double null talisman. Let's see on the Dire side, we have Gabby, the Life Stealer. Be going for his Armlet pretty soon as well. Lina, I believe, will be going for the Bloodstone. And yep, that's all for the item progression for now.
Seems like only Mushi goes for Eel first. The rest of the teams, they opt for Bloodstone instead of Eel.
Yeah, I believe, you know, Lina is a hero that needs to constantly spam her spells. That's where her Fiery Soul can really kick in.
True, that's true.
You don't have any of the mana regeneration that you need. I mean, the Lina just will not excel.
Yeah, without the Bloodstone. But somehow Mushi is like, he has a different thinking.
Probably use Scepter, it's just easier for him to land the Light Stray Arrays.
Well, I think he's like more like aggressive kind of player.
Yeah.
It's like more about, okay, I want to get kills. I don't want to spam. It's not about spamming. I want to just go and kill people.
Probably because from the way we saw Mushi play, he was more spell based. He was like Light Stray Array, followed up by the Dragon Stave, followed by the Laguna.
Whereas the rest, they are more about Dragon Slave, Dragon Slave, Dragon Slave.
Yeah, they keep spamming out the spells and they focus more on right clicks. You can see the difference in item builds for both the players, like Armel and Mushi. So right now we can see Execration clumping up as 5 going towards the top lane here, perhaps trying to get the first tier 1 tower. And looks like nobody is here to contest it.
They went to the opposite lane.
Yep, at the bottom lane we can see them actually trading off. Armel trying to get the last hit there, will not be able to, unfortunately. Now top lane, looks like they will finally be able to get the first tier 1 tower, but not so soon as the glyph has been popped.
They caught a wild silencer in. He was trying to ward. He was on the wrong side of the map.
That was rather unfortunate of him. So okay, so for clutch gamers, what kind of gameplay do you think they want to go for? Like Execration is pretty obvious, they want to go for team fights, right?
Yeah.
But what about clutch gamers?
Well, they have to go for the pick off since they do have the Life Stealer with the Slardar, and they also could utilize the Dark Reef for some you know, unexpected plays.
Alright, so now we have let's talk about Perfect Dota. How will it end well for them? Probably an infested Life Stealer into the Slardar, and then what?
And then get a kills off.
Yeah, the Crush, followed by the Infest Bomb, followed by the Static Storm with the Rain of Fire.
But I'm curious, if for example, if the Gaby Life Stealer is inside the Slardar, right? He infested the Slardar, then if Global Silent is used, can Gaby still infest out? Or will he be silent as well?
Good question. You're the pro player, bro. But hold that thought for now, as you can see, the first Slardar just got killed off there. right in front of his tier 1 tower. Pretty unfortunate there. But yeah, I think being infested inside doesn't cancel out the global silence. We'll find out later.
I mean, like, will he like be silenced together inside and couldn't come out?
Yeah.
But it would be the most ideal timing would be like once he infests out, then the global silence out, and he couldn't rage.
Yep.
Oh yeah, then he would be a dead lifestealer.
Indeed. So right now, Execration, let's have a look at the goal graph. 1,000 in terms of net worth and about 500. So the games are still pretty much the same for both teams.
It seems that finally we have a pack that go for Veil as first item.
Yep, finally. But this game is a bit different because there's just so much damage burst coming from Execration that Veil Discord is like one of their main required items here.
Yeah, it's like they want to get instantly killed, especially they have Meepo after all.
Yep, indeed. You have Meepo, you have the Ravage,
and
you have the Epicenter.
he's so close to Dagger, Meepo. So we might see some action soon.
Yep, I wish I could say the same for the Sand King though, as he is pretty far away from his own Blink Dagger.
Well, he didn't have a good as game as the game that we watched previously, where the Sand King was like, as he had like 10 minutes Dagger.
Yeah.
Self-lane.
Oh no, I think it was like 12 minutes Dagger.
12 minutes, yeah.
Yep. And it looks like it looks like Execration will look to take another set of towers here, as they are clumping up towards the middle lane.
Wow, Boomback already has Dagger. That's big.
Yep, indeed, big.
And now there's smoke because Execration doesn't know yet that he has Dagger. This could be dangerous for Execration.
But looks like Execration aren't looking to really.
They doesn't know that he has the Dagger, so this could be potentially.
Oh, here comes the Infest Bomb, but the global silence to follow, so there's no rage coming from the Lifestealer here. And Ravage to follow as well, Nando, but Gabby's falling very low in health here. Armlet toggles everywhere. And looks like the Meepo will get caught here with the Crush. The right is follow, and
Laguna
it's
right
the
on his
Laguna
face.
killing off one of the Meepos. And looks like Nando will be the next to fall as well. It's 3 down on the side of Execration here. Man, oh man, Clutch Gamers. You know, whatever team that they're going to fight against, I strongly recommend them to just ban Slada and Alina, because they've been just exceptional in these two heroes. And look at this, it will transition into what, a Roshan? And with 19 seconds on the clock for the Meepo,
and
I don't think they can do anything about it now.
They do have the Slada corrosive haze to speed up the death of Roshan.
Yeah, but there are TP coming in. But mind you, there is no Ravage. Still 90 seconds away, and looks like the TIE Hunter just got brought back to base. Fly solo with the cheeky glimpse there. And now Lumic tries to make a little bit of a play here. Tries to burrow strike in, but it's a little bit too early, my friend. Looks like he will pay with his life. Oh, Aegis of Immortal will be grabbed by Rappy. And that's another 2 deaths on the side of Execration. In exchange of what? 1 Disruptor? Oh, P3. Things are just not looking good for Execration at this point of time.
Yeah, I think it's because of the they make the first move. I think Execration was still in the honeymoon phase. They thought like, okay, we're farming, you want to play safe? Okay, we too, we want to play safe. We want to farm our item too. And they got caught by surprise, and suddenly it's like Clutch Gaming took a smoke and caught
surprise.
They were caught by surprise.
Now let's have a look here. Nando will be going for the Pipe Knight, so he's not going to opt to go for the Blink Dagger. Do you think that's a wise move?
I think it does helps Meepo a lot. I mean, when having a mecha, it can negates a bit of damage from the instant damage from the Lina, so it can heal 250 damage. So that's like almost half of Laguna damage.
Right. So right now, Boombacks is infested up in by the Lifestealer.
So this is not really the timing for the for them to rush, at the. But yeah, the TIE Hunter is like, it's kind of short on mana. He's farming the ancient.
Yeah, right now Slada, at least he has a blink dagger though. We'll be going for the 4-star
they do have the Aegis on the Underlord, so they want to capitalize on this, forcing the push. So Execration is trying to avoid a fight. I think maybe they want to wait for.
Oh, they have the Dark Reef ready though. Where are they heading towards? Towards the mid lane they go, and instantly gets pulled back. Oh, Ravage will he be used? But to what extent can the Ravage really do for him at this point of time? Mac has been popped, trying to buy himself a little bit more time, possibly save his own life. Ravage will be used as well. Do we see any comeback? Yes, we do. Global has been used, Epicenter has been used, Rappy for now very, very low, but it's only the Aegis being popped for now. But Gabby dropping out rather low himself, tries to infest bomb in and out. Armel moves in with a light stray array and will hit onto all the meeples there.
He's still holding to his Laguna.
And looks like Lume will try to escape, but no, double kill for Gabby there. And what happened, Fitri?
It's like, I really like how they utilize the underdog and disrupted the combo. It's like, they used the Dark Reef back, and then when they saw the Dark Reef, they were Dark Reef on the tower, and it's like, okay, let's go back. But then, oh no, you can't, because they have Disruptor.
Yeah, you have the glimpse.
But somehow he was able to survive that long. I think, had he just died then, Execration probably had just continued farming, but because they thought that he still could survive, so they probably like wanted to fight back.
Yeah, they committed for something they shouldn't have.
Yeah, they tried, they did get a kill, but unfortunately Underlord had Aegis.
And that was a big win though. Mind you, it was a Ravage being used, it was a Global being used. But hold that thought for now, as we can see Fly Solo dropping down very, very low here, and will definitely drop to the Silencer. An extra 2 intelligence going towards the way of RR.
And they only lost Disruptor just now. On the after all that, they only lost Disruptor and they lost Meepo. They lost Meepo and quite a lot of other heroes.
Yeah, I think they lost the Meepo, the Sand King, and the Tide Hunter.
It wasn't worth it.
No, not at all. And at the expense of what? A Ravage and a Global Silence as well.
That's for Disruptor and Aegis Underlord.
Yep, indeed. Right now, oh, Puck instantly dying there. Not going to be able to phase shift away. And looks like once again, Raging Potato will fall. Meepo Page is not working out for him this game.
I think Silencer is, he's gone.
Yeah, blink forward into the stun, and Gabby with the right clicks. No way he's going to survive that. And right now they're just going to look on to the tier 2 towers at the bottom lane. And do I even dare to bring up the graph right now? Oh my goodness, 6k in terms of gold and 7.5 in terms of EXP in favor of Clutch Gamers.
It's just going further away.
Yep, and I think you owe me another cup of coffee.
Hey, what? What's going on? Did I say Execration will win?
Yeah, you did.
I said I want them to win.
It's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing.
Because they have interesting picks. I mean, like.
Oh, you just like the Meepo. Admit it.
It's like, you know, they give fan service. It's like, I mean, Clutch Gamer, they're good and they've been playing the same hero over. But Lifestealer is currently having 100% win rate in the whole qualifier. Not a single game. Lifestealer haven't lost a single game. Although it wasn't picked that much because they were banned most of the time.
Right.
And also they weren't picked.
So right now though, what can Execration do? I mean, they were supposed to be steamrolling with the Meepo, they're supposed to be winning team fights, but despite all that, Clutch Gamers with the unexpected Dark Underlord pick was just...
I think it's because
I don't know what's going on.
I think the lack of dagger on Sand King costed them the team fights.
Like you honestly feel that it's just the blink dagger though? I feel that Raging Potato always blink in the wrong timing when he had Static Storm or a lot of other spells. But hold that thought for now as Looming looks to get stunned up here, and Gabby just lands himself another double kill.
They're just getting steamrolled.
Oh, Nando. Oh, the glimpse back. Nando, you're not gonna get out alive, my friend. Tries to use up the shrine as well, buying himself a little bit more time. But the Laguna Blade and the stuns to follow. Armel with a godlike spree there.
It's hitting the 10,000 net goal lead.
Oh no. Execration, and looks like It's going to be a tough climb for them.
Look at the net worth of Lina. It's double of Meepo. Usually Meepo has a really high net worth in the game, but
Oh, where are they going
not
this
in
time?
this case. He's having a hard time.
Now they're back at the top lane. Raging Potato instantly just TPs and poofs away. No way I'm going to take the risk, guys. No way I'm going to take the risk. Right now, we can see how afraid Execration are to leave their safety net. You can see all of them just clumping up so close towards their tier 3s. With only one more outer tower, which is at the top lane there. But it looks like it won't stay for long as Armel looks to want to grab a piece of it. Oh, and yet another kill there. Boombacks with the infest bombs.
There's nothing much they can do about it anyway.
Yep, Execration. They have to think of something here. They have to land at least a perfect combo if they want to have any opportunities to come back from this. And perfect combo, I mean 5-man Epicenter, 5-man Ravage, and 5-man Poof.
That's next to impossible.
It's not impossible.
Unless they're like, like diving the high ground. If they disrespect that, then there might be a comeback from Meepo. Yeah, you cannot disrespect Meepo on high ground, especially with this kind of lineup.
Yeah, but the Meepo is really behind though. Only having what, one Dragon Lance, one Ghost Scepter, and a Blink Dagger.
Yeah, he's going for the
EB.
Yeah, it's okay.
And here comes Armel with the right. We still have the Laguna Blade, but instantly pops the pipe. So looks like Armel will not pursue any further here.
They're close. The Sanking is close to Dag, but still he's so under level. He's like only level 9. Same as Silencer.
Oh, Fly Solo, does he look to get the kill? Thunderstrike being used, not knowing that James is just so close. Couple more right clicks, one more right click, and there goes Fly Solo. But Boombacks is hot on the tail here. Looks to blink forward. And will James be able to get out alive? By the looks of it, he will. Armel having 20 Bloodstone charges here will be going for the Shiva's Guard next. Do you think Shiva's Guard is a good item on the Lina for this game?
Well, he's so far ahead. Well, why not, since they have Meepo after all? Maybe it's to counter Meepo. To have an AoE, to add more AoE damage on the team.
So right now we can see the smoke movements coming up from Execration here. They do meet the Slada with the infested Lifestealer here. Epicenter not gonna land at all though. And now Looming seems to be falling down very low here. Couple more right clicks from Gabby. We see a Ravage just trying to buy his team a little bit more time. Moving forward, James very low on life with the Laguna Blade instantly falls here. And now Raging Potato with the right clicks. One more right click. Nope. With the Shrine he will be able to get out alive, but oh, will end his
from
life.
the Firestorm.
Yep. Oh no, it's actually Fly Solo that got the kill.
Oh yeah. The lightning. Thunderstrike. Like there's like Firestorm.
look at Gabby. He was just taunting his opponents there. And now Puck with the buybacks. Let's have a look at the buyback statuses here. Nobody else has buyback but the Puck. So it's still 38 minutes on the clock for the Meepo here. Can they make this work? Lumik doesn't have the Epicenter for another whole minute. Nando with the Ravage still 100 seconds on cooldown here. I don't see how they can really come to defend this.
Oh, I guess Silencer win rate has been really bad today.
Yep.
It's like yesterday they had a 100% winning rate, and today it's like Silencer's like losing left and right.
Indeed, but looky here, you can see now Roshan being the next on the list here. When this is a level 2 Roshan, so there will be a cheese for the taking. And it will be Boombacks that grabs the cheese for himself. Right now, Rappy not doing too bad on his own, has the Greaves up as well as a 4-star. Meepo finally having the E-Blade of his own will be going for a Scythe of Vice. But
Good for solo pick off.
it's good for solo pick-off though, but I don't know. I don't know, Fitri.
He might aim for a surprise, you know, like suddenly they underlock now with the whole team.
No, the main problem is, does he have the time to actually farm this up?
By then, I think the game would have ended. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I mean, they have the cheese, they have the Aegis, they
Oh
have the
no,
20k.
RR, not like this, moves in with the open wounds.
The RR is keep getting picked.
He keeps getting picked off by Boombags and Gabby. I have no idea why. He's like a infest bomb magnet at this point.
I've always think that in Execration, RR is like their weakest link. Back in KF Major, I didn't really like his sanking. He used to play a lot of sanking in the KF Major, and I think that it wasn't as good as the rest of the contenders.
Right, and now Glyph will be used. Nando, does he have Ravage? Indeed he does. Will he get it popped out in time though? Nando pops out the pike for now. Oh, but the Static Storm onto all the meepos here. Raging Potato is not going to catch himself a break. Ravage was used, Silence was used as well, and the Epicenter will be channeled. Armel dropping down pretty low, but it's not enough. Cheese has been popped and she will survive. Nando now dropping down very low himself. Laguna Blade in the face. James tried to move in, but he is one so low. Huck is not going to be able to do anything at all, and this looks to be GG.
They can't even get one kill.
And indeed it is. GG called, Fitri. And it's an under 30 minutes game.
They did do well at top.
Well, that was interesting. So despite having the Meepo pick that a lot of people is looking forward to, it just didn't work out for them at all.
Yeah, I guess it's just not viable anymore in this meta.
You feel so?
Well, yeah, Meepo did get nerfed almost every patch, so I don't think it's that in buy anymore.
Right.
And they do have the disruptor on the.
Yeah, the disruptor definitely just played a big part onto the Meepo. But let's hear what the panel has to say about this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Brian and Fitri. Once again, I'm here with Master Raman and Pinda. Before I even say anything, I want to get your thoughts on the game. Pinda, I'm sorry, but you were wrong. So do you have any explanation as to why you were wrong?
In my defense, I did not see the underlot pick at the very end. In my defense, but it's like
Really?
no, it's the game is like it was very one-sided. Now it's
No defense?
I feel so bad for Execration. They were so underfarmed. They were like farm starved, and Clutch Gamers were like so aggressive. And at the end, they landed up picking Underlord, which is great mobility in the team. Like they have like a good control of map all around with the Dark Rift, with Slaughter, and it's like also not to forget Execration picked heroes that are very ultimate dependent. Like there's the CD on those ults are very long. It's like 150 seconds on Ravage and 120 seconds on Epicenter and so on, and even with silencers also as well. And see, they need those ultimates to actually engage in a fight, right? And once they use it, it's like they have to be really particular about it. And once they use it, they have to wait like an awful long of duration just to use those ultimates again. Whereas on the Clutch Gamers side, it's like all they had to do was just get those fights to Execration side. So it was pretty much easy for them to pop the heroes out on the map.
All right, let's take a look at the highlights. And as we do, Master Raman, you can tell me what went wrong on the Execration side. Do you think that Meepo was a big problem?
I mean, they asked for it, okay? Because they picked the Meepo the second last, which allows CG to think of another hero to counter them.
Oh,
and
Underlord
definitely Underlord is the one. Every single kill of Meepo always have involved
Look at this fight.
with Underlord.
Yeah, it's like the Pit of Malice and the Firestorm was so perfect for especially for Meepo when it's group, right? When it's a group fight. It just locks them down. It just locks it down. And all Lifestealer had to do was pop that solo crest out and have like a couple of kills for themselves. Look at that. Look at that Pit of Malice and look at that Firestorm just doing all the damage.
It's a big mistake of Execration to pick the Meepo too early.
So would you say that they were outdrafted by Clutch Gamers?
Outdrafted too.
And obviously, Bimbo is not known as a good Meepo players. And then you pick a Meepo and you allow your opponent to pick a counter for it.
Meepo was played by...
It's a big no-no, I guess.
Right, and
Meepo was played by Raging Potato.
Yeah, Bimbo.
And how would
his other name is Bimbo, I forgot.
How would they change it around though? I mean, yes, they did get outdrafted, but they still had a chance. They could have played the
like
Meepo
Raman mentioned, they could have kept the Meepo pick for the last. Yeah, so Dark Rift would, I mean, like Underlord would have been avoided in such circumstance, but
the thing is, because the draft has already been picked, right? So they did make a mistake when it came to picking the Meepo on the fourth pick. But let's say, what about in-game? What went wrong in-game? What could have they done as Execration to change the game around?
See, that's what I'm telling you. Like, if you look at Execration's pick, those ultimates, they require a lot. It's like a huge, it's like a long CD. It's cooldown. It's like Ravage. You don't have Ravage. If you use once, you don't have Ravage for a good 2.5 minutes. And then Silencers ult and Epicenter on the other hand. And speaking of Tidehunter, like instead of going for like, you know, dagger straight, they couldn't make any like offensive items, but rather he had to go for like sustainable, survival with items such as the mechanism and the hood. So they couldn't do much actually. They didn't even have the damage output. If you look at the later game, Lifestealer is like a monster. Lina was godlike, and all Lifesteal had, like the Solar Crest item build was also great. Like, you know, when he infested into Slaughters.
Right.
Like into Slaughter, they could pop tourists down.
Instead of fighting, they should create a space for Meepo. I mean, Meepo should stay more on jungles, getting farm, and because without farm, the Meepo doesn't have cannot do anything much because
They were sloppy mistakes on when Raging Potato's side. Like there was this one fight where he could have TP'd. Like, you know, it just walked, one of his Meepos were TPing right in front of the enemy and he just got popped down. That was very sloppy by him. But like I said, they played heroes that are very dependent of their ultimates. And Dark Rift Rappy, I honestly have to give it to him. He was definitely the MVP for this match. His Firestorm and Pit of Malice did the job, like literally for all the ganks.
The youngster teach their brothers.
The oldest, the elder people. All right, thank you so much.
Such great mobility, man.
I agree with you. Thank you so much, Mina. Thank you, Master Raman. Next up, we've got Faceless going up against Mineski. Master Raman, what do you think about this matchup?
This is crazy matchup.
This is a crazy matchup.
He's going to go for Mineski, of course.
Mushi versus Exercise, old teammate, old veterans. So
what can we expect here? Is it going to be an all-out fight, or is it going to be they're both going to be playing it defensive?
Both drafter will play mind games. I mean, because now the game is more to who draft better.
Right.
Okay, because both teams are good. They have a good player. So whoever win the draft have an advantage.
He's just being nice. He's just being humble. To be honest, like so far, I think Mineski has been playing great today, especially today compared to yesterday. Faceless, on the other hand, they definitely are not giving it all. I especially think like jabs should be put back to mid.
Yes,
and
you're right. Mineski did underperform a bit yesterday, but today they picked it up. Yeah. Whereas Faceless, the opposite way around. But again, we have to wait and see. Thank you so much, Pinda. Thank you so much, Master Raman. We're going to go for a very short break, and when we come back, Faceless versus Mineski.